Hello everyone, welcome to another World of Tanks Blitz video. Today's video is kind of special, well, not really, because we will be taking a look at the Halloween tanks again. This time, we are going to compare between the two of them. So, this is going to be more of a will it be able to series. Actually, I might want to change the name of the series. So now, the name of the series will be Versus. Weird name, I know, but it's because we are more of doing a tank versus tank series, not a will it be able to series, so that's why I wanted to change the name. Let me know what you guys think. Will it be able to? Or Versus? So today's video will be named Helsing vs Dracula, the Battle of the Halloween Tanks.
Don't be an idiot, you know that they can just read the title of the video, right?
Right, I forgot. So as the title says, today we will be looking at which tank is better, in a 1v1 match. Helsing or the Dracula. But for now, I shall let my lovely assistant introduce you to the specs of both tanks.
I am not your lovely assistant, I'm not even your assistant at all. I'm just someone whom you forced to help in your video.
Well, now you are forced to introduce the specs of both the Helsing and the Dracula to the viewers, so introduce it to them or I'll kill you.
Fine, I don't even know why I am here in the first place. Now on to the specifications of the two tanks. Let's compare the armor between both the tanks. First off, Helsing. Hull armor is 60 mm at the front, 40 at the sides and rear. Turret armor is a little stronger on the front and sides. 80 mm at the front, 50 at the sides and 40 at the rear. Dracula, on the other hand, is very mobile, which compensates for its low armor thickness. Hull and turret armor of 30 mm at the front, 20 at the sides and rear. Helsing has a top speed of 60 km per hour, but its Tier 8 engine produces only 500 horsepower, so it means that it can't accelerate quickly like the Dracula, and it loses speed easily when turning. Dracula has a top speed of 65 km per hour. Coupled with a Tier 10 engine which produces 1200 horsepower, the Dracula has the best power to weight ratio in Blitz right now. Transverse speed is horrible on the Helsing, but it is enough to prevent tanks like the Comet or Cromwell from flanking you, if you turn both your turret and hull at the same time. 30 degrees per second on the hull, and 16 degrees per second on the turret. Kind of slow, if you ask me. But like I said, it's enough to prevent most tanks from flanking you. Dracula has a faster transverse speed. 50 degrees per second on the hull and 48 degrees per second on the turret. Rate of fire is slightly faster on the Helsing as compared to the Dracula, maybe because of the two-shot magazine that the Helsing has. Helsing has a rate of fire of 11.71 rounds per minute. A little faster than Dracula's rate of fire of 8 rounds per minute. But, Dracula has speed to compensate for it, since it barely loses any speed when turning. And the transverse speed is insanely fast.
Well, there you go, the specs of both the tanks. But ultimately, specs can only say so much. The real deal would be when these two tanks meet face to face in the battlefield. That's where the gameplay videos come in. We will be testing the rate of fire and penetration of both the tanks first. No using speed to flank each other, just purely rate of fire and penetration. First round will be armor piercing rounds only. Wow, that was really close. I thought that the Helsing's 2 shots clip would save it. It did, but it was closer to dying than I expected. Next round will be high explosive rounds only. I expect Dracula's low armor thickness to not be able to withstand the hits from Helsing. Well, expectations may be different from the results, we shall see. Still, that was too close. Helsing is supposed to have quite the armor, so the high explosive rounds from the Dracula shouldn't be able to deal the full damage to the Helsing. Well, next round onwards will test the real potential of the two tanks. Let's see if Dracula can use its speed to flank the Helsing, or will the Helsing's 2 shots clip save it from total destruction. There will be 3 rounds. All 3 rounds are on random maps so as to be fair. Best out of 3 wins. wow, I won 2 but lost 1. Well, it seems like I still won. I still believe that there are no good tanks. Any and every tanks are good. It depends on the player that's playing it. If the player is skilled, the tank would seem overpowered. However, if the player is new to the tank and doesn't have much experience, then that same tank would seem to be horrible. So ultimately, whether the tank is overpowered or not, it depends on the players. Anyway, that's it for this video. Special thanks to Hiraki for helping out in this video. This video wouldn't be possible without his help, so do check out his channel. He has some cool videos on his channel as well. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next video I do. Bye.